Good afternoon and welcome to Fast Horses Today. Today is Friday. It is January 3rd. Happy New Year to everybody. Over the past week or so, I've been a late scratch. I've been under the weather and not been able to do Fast Horses Today or do any handicapping really over at Santa Anita. So feeling better today. Want to get this day started with a late pick 5 and a couple win bets. So let's get it going here. Santa Anita starts off their late pick 5 in the 5th race, which has approximate post time about 4 o'clock here Central, so 2 o'clock there in the Pacific time zone. 5th race is a 6 furlong grass event. These are first level allowance 3-year-old fillies. So now that the calendar has turned, and all the horses have celebrated their birthday a couple days ago, we've got 3-year-old only races here. So I'm going to start this 5th race off with a single and a win bet. I like the One Nels Legacy for Phil D'Amato. This horse was a $325,000 purchase price for a Calbred, which is just out of this world to me. But it's a lot of money to be paying for a Calbred. But this horse I played last time over at Del Mar. I remember giving this horse out. He ended up coming second. Had Irad Ortiz on her that day. And it looked like Ortiz just didn't break this horse out too sharply, and horse had a lot to do in the stretch, ended up coming second. They moved this horse back to the turf, 8-5 in the program. Flavian Pratt on the horse. She had run just gangbusters her first race, breaking her maiden on the grass over at Del Mar. So I expect this horse to run very big again on the grass. So we'll start the pick 5 off with the One Nels Legacy, as well as a win bet. Let's move over to the next race of the day. Next race being the 6th race. This is a mile race on the dirt. And this is one of those starter allowance races that we're going to see pretty frequently here at Santa Anita because they're accommodating the Northern California horses. Trying to incorporate those horses into Southern California and write races for them that might make them competitive and they get a chance to run and to win. So I've got 4 horses here I'm going to put in. I'm going to put the one Noldy for Steve Sherman, Flavian Pratt aboard. We've seen this horse in Southern California many, many years ago. This horse was competing in the 3-year-old stakes circuit about 6 years ago. This horse is, back in the claiming ranks. It's been in claiming ranks for a while. Could be good enough to get it done here. That's the one Noldy. Going to also put the 3-horse being Tesoro for OJ Harigi. Asa Espinoza takes the horse. This horse is 5-2 in the program. I'm going to put the 6-horse, Brother O'Brien, for Tim McKenna, Frank Alvarado. We'll probably be seeing Frank Alvarado up and down the coast. He'll be taking his shots, getting rides here at Santa Anita. At one time, Frank Alvarado was a regular rider in the Southern California circuit. So back home for him. We're going to put the 8-horse also as Rich Gold. Rich Gold has been a horse who has done pretty well over this last year's campaign with 5 wins. Those 5 wins coming in claiming ranks. So you'll see this horse 8-1. We'll see if this horse has a shot here today at Santa Anita. I'm going to put the 1, 3, 6, and 8. All right, let's move over to the next race of the day. Next race being the 7th race. This is a mile on the grass. California allowance race. These are fillies and mares 4-year-olds and up. I'm going to put 3 horses in this race to get this pick 5 moved along. Going to put the 1 horse who is Sassy Prancelot for Phil D'Amato. Kyle Frey on the horse. Now this horse has shown speed. From the 1 hole, Kyle Frey on the horse. Figure there's one way to go. This horse 7-2. Get this horse out, see if she's good enough to take him the distance. Going to also put the 7-horse. 7-horse being Lady Montclair. Richard Baltas, Flavian Pratt gets aboard here. Now they're taking the blinkers off this horse, putting Pratt on. See, those 2 changes should make this horse much more competitive and faster. 3-1 in the program. Going to put Lady Montclair. I'm also going to put the 8-horse, who is Ms. Club Cali for Antonio Garcia, and Ayuso takes the call. Now this horse comes off a win over at Del Mar on the dirt, which, she ran a pretty nice race that day, and they're taking advantage of the condition to put her back in the same first level, being on the turf. So she's broken her maiden on the turf, so certainly the distance shouldn't be a problem because she won it a mile, and the surface should be no problem. So Miss Club Cali could be really tough here, 5-2. So we've got the 1, 7, and 8. All right, let's move over to the next race of the day, being the 8th race. This is 6.5 on the dirt. This is your feature race of the day, a second level allowance horse for older horses, colts and geldings. And this is our feature race. So I've got 2 horses here as well as a win bet. I'm going to put the 2 who is Agency for Mark Glatt. Ricardo Gonzalez on the horse. This horse is 4-1 today. I'm going to put this horse in. I'm going to make a win bet on Agency. I've always liked this horse since he started out his career with a win. This horse is, gets some major changes today. We're taking the blinkers off agency, as well as he's a first-time gelding. So we're going to see how those two changes work out for him. I think it should. He's run well off layoffs, so this is a little bit of a layoff, 2.5 months. So we'll see if this horse comes out sharp. He comes out of the 1 hole today with a scratch of the 1, so the 2 does come out of that 1 hole agency. Going to make the win bet on agency. And then for pick 5 purposes, I'm going to put the 6 horse, who is Slider, for John Sadler, Flavian Pratt. This horse has shown, his early career, he was pretty sharp with a win second out, and then a stakes win in his 3rd race. So this horse is run on different surfaces, with a win on the dirt, win on the turf. 7-2. This might be the kind of thing at 6.5 furlongs. You can maybe see Flavian Pratt picking up the pieces if they cooked it up too early at 6.5. This horse is 7-2, as I mentioned. For pick 5 purposes, going to put the 2 and the 6. Go to the last race of the day. Last race being the 9th race. This is a maiden claimer, $50,000 claiming race for a mile on the grass. And these are 3-year-olds only, so they're kind of giving up early on these horses. Don't know what to make of this race. Don't have a really big opinion. So I've got 5 horses to put in this race here, to try to pay this pick 5 off. I've got the 1 who is Max and Lou for Mike Pipey. Going to put the 2 horse Burning Rubber for Sean McCarthy. Kyle Frey on the horse. Going to put the 4 horse Earn Not Given, Mark Glatt. Going to put the 5 horse, who was Mutt Dillon, for Paula Capestro. Paula Capestro, it's her main man, Valdivia, on the horse, and she brings this horse over from the east, having claimed this horse out of a race at Laurel. I'm finally going to put the 8 horse. 8 horse being Hep Hep Cut Down Nets for Doug O'Neill, and Edwin Maldonado takes the call. So for the pick 5 here, I've got the 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. All right, now let's recap the day, recap the tickets. Okay, so today for January 3rd, on Friday, we've got a late pick 5, which starts in the 5th race, and a couple win bets. So in the pick 5, we're starting out with the 1, who is Nell's Legacy, and also a win bet on the 1. With 1, 3, 6, 8. With 1, 7, 8. With the 2 and the 6, and a win bet on the 2 agency. With the 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. Now that pick 5 ticket today costs $60. If you want to see fit and play it as is, I wish you the best of luck. If you'd like to add or subtract, you do what fits you best. If you want to play pick 3s within it or play the pick 4 within it, I wish you the best of luck. So let's get some good trips at Santa Anita today. Let's wish the folks over there a safe day of racing. And let's do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That puts you on the feed. It doesn't cost you anything, just gets, new content served up to you when it becomes available. Like, dislike, make comments. I certainly will respond to all comments. Let's create a discussion here. I really would appreciate that. So I do appreciate you watching Fast Horses today, for Friday, January 3rd, over at Santa Anita. Let's get this day started off with a nice win. And thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow with a new edition of Fast Horses Today. Thank you.